Griddle on Simply Simmons, and today I'm trying another family's recipe. Thank you to Chris from Breakfast by Salt's Cure for sending me this oatmeal griddle cake mix that has been in your family for many years. And I'm gonna try it today. Of course, I'm gonna do it with a little twist. So let's get started. Very simple to make. You just put the oatmeal pancake mix, which I've never had an oatmeal pancake. It's gonna be very interesting to me, in the bowl. Actually, I'm gonna keep this because they have a butter recipe that comes next. This little packet is to be mixed with butter, and that's gonna go on top of the griddle cakes, but I'm gonna make it a little bit more interesting and put my own twist on it. Next, we are going to add 1 egg. Mama D's not here to tell me I should be doing it like that, so I'm gonna do a lab one. And 1 cup of water. So what we're doing now is we're just gonna mix this, and the key to this recipe, from what I read, is to let it soak basically overnight or for several hours in the refrigerator. So since I only had 1 packet to use, we're gonna have to go ahead and let this soak for a few hours today. And while we do that, we're gonna make another recipe, and then we'll come back and we will have, breakfast for end of day, breakfast for dessert. Kids will love it when they get home from work. They won't be complaining. So that way we'll have our pancakes at the end of today after we make some other delicious recipes. So stay tuned, and I'll be right back to make our compounded butter that we're gonna top our griddle cakes with. And now we're going to put this into the refrigerator and let it sit for 2 hours. Okay, so while we're waiting for our Salt's Cure oatmeal griddle cake mix to be chilled in the refrigerator, it's chilling out right now, we're gonna make some compound butter. Now, in the packet here, I include cinnamon molasses blend, and they say to use 3/4 of a stick of butter to blend it. I'm gonna use about a stick of butter, and I'm gonna add a few more things. So I'm gonna make a compound butter, and this is what's gonna go on your oatmeal griddle cakes, and you don't even need syrup, according to them. So we're gonna try it out, and I trust them, but I'm gonna add a little bit more to the recipe. So I've got my butter ready to go in my food processor. Got the cinnamon, and I love cinnamon molasses blend. Okay. Now I'm going to, since we're doing oatmeal, why not make it like an oatmeal, cookie, oatmeal raisin cookie. So I'm gonna take some raisins. So it's gonna be like an oatmeal cookie griddle cake. Put that in here. I'm gonna do about, let's say, a tablespoon of brown sugar. And put that in there. I'm gonna mix that up and see what it is. I pulled out my small little Cuisinart mixer because the other one is quite big for the amount of ingredients, and I'm gonna make it a little bit more fine by putting it in my tiny, tiny little mixer. That way everything can get incorporated a little more smoothly. There we go. This is working better. Okay, now it's working! Go, 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 go! Dang, it's small but mighty. I'm gonna add some vanilla, because why not? We always add vanilla to everything. So, go get that. Okay, so since I'm making this up as I go along and it's Friday 13, we're gonna put some vanilla, some butter. Now I'm deaf, my ears ringing. Okay, the vanilla is the ticket, people. The vanilla just gave it that extra kick, and it is so good. Okay, so we made our compounded butter with the molasses and cinnamon packet, and then my extra little ingredients that I added in there. And now we're going to start to make our griddle cake. So let's get them out of the refrigerator. So see you over at the stove. Okay, so now I'm going to cook my oatmeal griddle cakes from Salt's Cure. First thing is to put my oil. They said to have at least a tablespoon. I'm gonna have more for each griddle cake. We're going to put the stove on medium-high heat. Okay, let that get going. Okay, I've got my oil heated, have my batter. We're gonna make our first oatmeal cake should be a deep dark brown. Okay, this looks like it's ready to flip. Woo, here we go. Perfect, yay. Okay, they said golden brown, that's golden brown, people. Ooh, smells good too. Ready to take this griddle cake off. Move it to the side. And now we're gonna garnish our griddle cake with some of our compounded butter. Let that melt. So I'm gonna taste my first ever oatmeal griddle cake with my compounded butter. Actually, their compounded butter, which I added raisins, brown sugar, and vanilla too. Oh my god, it looks good. Okay, hold on. Oh wow, that's good. Okay, this tastes like a cookie, a donut, a cake. It's amazing. This is really good. Definitely try Salt Cure. It's good. I would tell you if it wasn't. It's delicious. And make your own compounded butter with the cinnamon molasses that they have inside the package. And make it yours.